God wants a house of prayer. He said, my house will be called a house of prayer. God desires that we have a culture of prayer, that the thing that defines us is that we're a praying people. Love and prayer. That's what should define us. How do we grow in love? Prayer. So God wants it. God wants us to pray. God longs for us to pray. God is looking for us to pray. In Luke 18, Jesus tells a parable about a widow knocking on the door of an unrighteous judge. She bothers him so much that the judge finally gets up and gives her what she's been asking for. And Jesus said, when I return, will I find faith on the earth? In other words, will I find those who are knocking at my door and asking me to do the things that I've said I would do? Will I find agreement on the earth? So Jesus is looking for this. He's looking for agreement. He's looking for someone that will agree with him and say, yes, Lord, do what you said you were going to do. I think about John chapter 4, the woman at the well. Jesus tells her, my Father is seeking those who will worship him in spirit and in truth. This is what God wants. God wants a house of prayer. He wants worshipers worshiping him in spirit and in the truth of who he is. When Jesus returns, I want to be found praying. I want to be found being one of those who's agreeing with God, who never stops asking, seeking, knocking, worshiping. Let's give God what God wants. Let's be a house of prayer.